right, fifth graders, you're doing great. This lesson is all about adding mixed numbers. So remember, mixed numbers are where I have a whole number and then a fraction part. So it tells me how many whole, how many full things I have, and then another little part. So if I'm adding those together, I follow the same steps as adding regular fractions with unlike denominators. There's just a slight difference because I add the fractions and then I add the whole numbers, and sometimes I have to do some regrouping. Okay, so this last step, step 4, gets a little more complicated on some of them. But let's keep going and I will show you. So if I have a problem, 12 and 1/2, 12 1/2 plus 4 and 1/3. All right, same first step, find a common denominator. 2, 4, 6, 3, 6. So 6 can be my common denominator. Write equivalent fractions. Times 3 times 3. Notice I'm just ignoring the whole numbers for now, and I'm just worrying about getting a common denominator on my fractions. So it is times 2 times 2. Sorry, my pen is having issues. So I have 2 here. So now I just need to add the fractions. 3/6 plus 2/6 is 5/6. Then I add my whole numbers. 12 plus 4 is 16. So my answer is 16 and 5/6. Okay, so some of them are not too bad. They're just like that. Now sometimes I might get a problem like this. Where did it go? Yes, 8 and 1/6 plus 4 and 11/12. Okay, looks similar, looks the same, just different numbers. Find a common denominator of my fractions. I will tell you it is 12 and 12. This one is times 2. So I get 2/12. This one just stays the same. So I get 11/12. Add my fractions. 2 plus 11 is 13/12. Oh, that's improper. So I need to stop for a second and say, okay, 13/12. What is that equal to as a mixed number? Okay, well, if I do 12/12 is 1 whole, and then I still have 1/12 left over. Well, I take this whole number, I put it with my other whole numbers. So now I have 8 plus 4 plus 1 is 13. And then I still have my 1/12 left over. So that's the most complicated part with adding mixed numbers, is that sometimes I need to regroup like that. Thankfully, the biggest I'll usually get is just 1 here, unless I have more than 2 fractions. Let's take a look at another one like that. So say I had 1 and 4/9 plus 3 and 5/6. Okay, what common denominator can I use? Well, if I list out my multiples, 6, 12, 18 shows up in both. So 18 is my common denominator. This one is times 2 and times 2, so I get 8. This one is times 3 times 3, I get 15. Add my fractions. 8 plus 15 is 23. My denominator stays the same. Whoa! I got an improper fraction again, so I need to regroup. If I take out 1 whole, or 18/18, I get 1 left. I have 1 whole, sorry, then I have 5/18 left. If I did 23 minus 18, you'd see that I get 5 left. So then I take this one and I regroup it with my other whole numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5. And then I have 5/18 left over from when I regrouped. Okay, so again, that is the trickiest part. Other than that, it's just the same as when, oops, there we go, as when I was adding my regular fractions. Okay, so there's 6 problems on your practice sheet. I would write them vertically if it were me, and then think about finding your common denominator, rewriting the fractions, adding the fractions, then the whole numbers, and regrouping if necessary. As always, let me know if you want me to do more examples. I can absolutely help you. Today's code word is gold. Gold. You might be noticing a theme here. So today's word is gold. Good luck.